What's going on? It's Andy, and it's cold. It is cold all over the majority of the country. On my podcast, I talked about swiping your weather credit card. All fall went by. Every day was 60 degrees. We didn't get any rain, and I knew we were going to have to pay. We were going to have to swipe that weather credit card, and I knew it was going to be a brutal winter. Well, that's exactly what's happened. It is cold all over the country. I mean, it's probably been cold in Canada for 2 months already. But it's not only cold outside, it's cold in here too. The NHL pizzeria sniffs are cold. And I never understood why people got upset. Like if somebody gives sniffs that aren't working out in any given stretch of time, shouldn't you be happy? Like when someone goes, I'm fading everything. Good. If somebody is cold, it's just as good as being hot. And you may think, like, is this guy really saying that? Yes. From your perspective, if you think that all you're getting is a bad week of picks, then just take the opposite.
Yes. I will do the opposite.
I'm bald.
Unemployed and I live with my parents.
Hey.
I'm Victoria. Hi.
But in all honesty, it's hard for me to care. Last night, guess what? The Carolina Hurricanes didn't win. Oh my God. A game tied 2-2 with a minute left. It went one way instead of another way. Oh my God. The Detroit game didn't go over. All right, you know what I'm going to do for you since those didn't work out?
Nothing.
I'm going to do a grand total of nothing.
You're a cheat and a swindler. That's what you are.
The pizzeria still matters to a bunch of you. Just kind of hard to matter for me, but hey, you want to fade? Let me give you something to fade. Let's talk about some of these games today. Because I do like a regular guy, not to talk about a Dave and a Dan, which is going to be coming to you later this week. We're going to do the playoff episode. Not to talk about a Dan type of pick. I know you see it. I know I see it. And I know I told you yesterday not to play it, but today I think I'm going to play it. So does this mean you're going to go Constanza, go the opposite way? What am I talking about? The Florida Panthers. They're going to be missing a couple defensemen, but you guys know how I feel about the Phoenix, Arizona Coyotes Hockey Club in Utah. When you say the Coyotes, everybody realizes how bad they are. But when you say Utah Hockey Club, people, no, oh my God, you see them earlier this year? All those goals they were scoring. Are they going to be the new member of the Scam 5? Because we've eliminated Buffalo. They're not even in contention because nobody's excited about them anymore. I think Utah and Vancouver, I'm reviewing their paperwork, and I'm going to let you know who's admitted to the Scam 5. I have to peruse the internet and see how people are feeling about those particular teams. But we got the Utah Coyotes playing the Florida Panthers. Panthers, they lost a tough game to Colorado. It was 1-1 late. I think they played mostly fine. But in this game, I'm going to take the Florida Panthers to win. So go ahead. Go take the other side. This is funny because I'm actually taking a favorite now, and you're going to have the balls to take the other side. Go ahead. Show me that you can take that underdog over there in Utah. And in that game, as far as the players that I like, last game, COL-Verhaeghe, he was the one who was able to score. He's kind of one of these streaky guys. When he scores once, I feel like he shoots more. He got put back on that top power play. I want the over 2.5 shots and a point for COL-Verhaeghe. That's pulling around plus 140, plus 150. Then let's go to Chicago, where we have a classic case of one of the best teams in the league versus a lottery team, essentially the worst team in the league. We've seen so many of these. And what are we going to get from Colorado? Are we going to get that road mail-in? Do you want to take something on Colorado? Well, I think I have the appropriate combination for you because all the guys on the top line obviously are fetching disgustingly awful prices. So give me the line 2, power play 2 combo, who are fetching a good price in Ross Colton and Artturi Lehkonen. Sometimes against the poorer teams, it's the depth guys, and these aren't really depth guys. They are playing with Duran on the second line. But if you're getting a Colorado combo at a good price against Chicago, it's obviously not going to be the top guys. So give me Lehkonen and Colton both for a point against the Chicago Blackhawks. But I got to say, if you want to take Chicago to win. Chicago to beat the almighty Avalanche. All you're doing is getting the price of taking Colton and Lehkonen. I don't know how you guys do that. I don't know how you pizzeria bettors can live with yourself knowing there's something infinitely easier that you're able to hit. But that's why I don't really sweat any money lines or totals. And in all honesty, you're probably not going to like to hear this. I never bet money lines or totals unless we're in clenched ass-cheek playoff territory. And then that's where the unders are just as good as any line combinations. But I like that combo for the Colorado Avalanche. And then I really was thinking like, okay, over 2.5 goals for Chicago. What's better, the over 2.5 goals for Chicago for even money, or Tyler Bertuzzi, who's been playing with Bedard? He's on the top power play with Bedard. They have points in like 4 straight. Him by himself for a point is plus 140, and the line mate combo is plus 220. Are you guys learning something here? My guess is you probably aren't. Like, you want to take Chicago to win? How many goals are they going to need to beat the Colorado Avalanche? You tell me. And then after that, tell me the likelihood that the top line and top power play is not going to be involved with the win. Which is the smarter to do? And if you live in a state that doesn't allow this and you walk into the pizzeria, I don't know. You know what? I don't feel bad for the pizzeria people. Get your ass over to a place that accepts some real bets that allow me to give you winners. Like all these people who have been raking and raking and raking with the line combinations. By the way, 4 straight small winning nights on the line combinations. Now we're in the positive for the month, and I'm sure by the end of the month, it's going to be another good one, just like the previous last 3. That's where I focus most of my energies this season. So give me the line combo for the Colorado Avalanche. Give me Tyler Bertuzzi for a point. Let's call that a half unit, and then another half unit on the Bedard Tyler Bertuzzi over plus 200 combo. That's some stuff I like in that game. Then we got the Kings taking on the Calgary Flames. Calgary just played last night. Now they have to play the Kings on the very next night. They lost Connor Zary in that game, so we may have some line juggling going on. We may see some shuffling. Regardless, I wish we were getting somewhat of a better price on the under 2.5 goals. You can take Calgary for under 2.5 goals, or rather than taking that for minus 140, you can just take Backman and Coleman, both of them together for plus money. I don't understand anything. Maybe I will one day. But it's obvious where the actual values are, and if you want more of those values, you know where to come. I post them on the Patreon. I update these sniffs as information comes out throughout the day. I updated yesterday's post, added a Grizzlick point, added a Brandon Saad point, because obviously information comes in throughout the day, and then I update the line combos. You know what? I hope to see you there. If not, I'll see you tomorrow for another big round of NHL Sniffs. I'll be filming a Dave and a Dan. Also, remember, like these videos, comment, let me know how angry you are about the pizzeria pet. Just bet the opposite of what I say. I don't give a rat's you know what. I'll see you tomorrow.